Welcome back to Blitz on Windstream Channel 4. I'm your host, Brian Carter, and with me now is White County Lady Warriors basketball coach, Jodie Watkins. Coach, first of all, I just wanted to thank you for taking some time out to be with us and share a little about the girls' basketball program.
Thank you.
Now, you have just a little under a month until your season tips off against Union and Stevens in the White County tip-off tournament. Just how far along are your girls in preparation for the 2009-2010 season?
Well, we actually start practice this Monday, coming Monday, but the girls have been working really hard on their own. They've been doing workouts, and I know running on their own, trying to get themselves ready. So, we had a long summer filled with a lot of games, and I know the girls worked hard all summer just to improve individually as well as a team.
Now, you had kind of a tough season last year. You went 3-19 and 0-10 in region play. How do you expect your girls to be able to rebound from that last season?
Well, one thing I said about last season was we were very young and inexperienced. So this year, we're still young. We have no seniors on the team, but I feel like we're coming into the season with some experience now. There were times that for injuries and sicknesses last year, at times we would have 5 freshmen on the floor. So I feel like with the large sophomore group we have and the 2 juniors we have coming back, that I think the girls are really going to turn it around.
Yeah, now sometimes it takes a while to build a winning team, and the record sometimes doesn't actually show how good a team is. It just takes time to grow together.
Right.
Do you think the record from last season's team is indicative of how they actually played?
No, not at all. We had a lot of close games, actually, and I think we're just going to continue to grow as a team and become more competitive within our tough region.
Now, you've got until January 2nd to prepare for your region games, and you have about 10 or so games before that. What do you hope to accomplish in those games against the non-region opponents?
I think mainly just, like I said, to be competitive, but I think the girls need to gain that confidence and to learn what it is to win, just because we did struggle so much last season. So I think with every game, if we can just, improve defensively and the girls gain momentum with their confidence, I think that'll make a big difference.
Now, I know you don't have an exact set roster just yet, but you probably have some sort of an idea.
Right.
Who do you think are going to be some of the players that are going to take on big leadership roles this season? And are there any lower-class girls that you hope can make a big change in the team this year?
Like I said, we have no seniors this year, but and some coaches tend to view that as a negative thing, but I don't. Just because we have everyone that's going to be on the team is going to contribute in some way. We have 2 juniors, Ashley Smith and Callie DeLoach, that I think are both going to step up in leadership positions. And, I think they're going to be leaders on the floor. They're both, going to receive a lot of playing time, so I'm looking forward to see what they can do this year. We have a large sophomore group, and within that group, there's many that are going to contribute. A couple that got a lot of playing time and contributed a lot last season was Jamie Lee Whitfield and Shauna Anderson. Shauna went out midway with a ACL tear, but she's been working hard rehabilitating, so I think she's going to come back and provide a lot of offense as well as defense, be a defensive leader for us.
Now, most people are aware that 7 AAA is a very competitive region, and usually you see teams rise and fall, have their years where they're at the supreme part of the group and then fall down. And it wasn't just a few years ago where White County was near the top as well.
Right.
How tough is it for a team in this region to stay on the top year in and year out?
It's very tough. I know, there's Gainesville, East Hall, and they tend to float and stay up at the top. There's a lot of athletes in our region, and so it is hard to stay on top. But there's more to it than that. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. So,
is this the group of girls this season that you foresee maybe upsetting some teams and going deep into the region tournament at the end of the year?
I do. I'm very excited about this season. I know a lot of people, they definitely see us just because of our record last year and because we are such a young team. But I think that with the fact that we're going to have everybody back even the next season is just exciting to me because I think we can be competitive this year.
All right, thank you again, Coach, for your time, and
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate you being on the show and wish you good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to visit with one of the Lady Warriors basketball players, Ashley Smith. Stay tuned.